Hero.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
7:05.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Donaldson with a sliding stop. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Settling in now, Max Muncy. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Weather probably not much of a factor for game 2. 57 degrees here at the outset. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Just underway here in Cincinnati. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Dodgers leave 1. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard. Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He could play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Merrifield.
Hit to short. Seager comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Ready now,
Number
Nick
16.
Senzel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he misses it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Bill Trapp.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Bellinger fields cleanly.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Dave Callison.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. Standing in, Jock Peterson. In his career against this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
High in the air out to center field. Conforto has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Stepping up now, Brandon Lowe. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Eduardo Escobar.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
For the Reds, the left fielder.
First pitch
Michael
on its way.
Conforto.
Fouled away. Kershaw, a 6'4" lefty. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes. He's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. A 1-1 count to Puig.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
The third baseman.
In now for the Reds, Josh Donaldson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So coming to the plate, number 77. He readies for his first plate appearance. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9th hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. One there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The center fielder, number 27.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Verdugo. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Fouled off. Third inning, no score to this point. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Senzel is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Kershaw leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Ready to go for the Reds. The catcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Luis Castillo.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Lowe is right there, and that's out number 2.
Now back.
With Merrifield next to hit.
Merrifield.
First offering on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. First pitch on its way.
The shortstop.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1-2, here it comes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Conforto. And that's the first out of the inning. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Execute your pitch down and away below the knee, and a left-hander's able to shoot it through the 5.5 hole. That fires me up.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. In now, Brendan Lowe, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 0-1 the count. Bellinger stands at second with 2 gone.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1. One and 2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Nick Senzel. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit out towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and whipped the base hit up the middle.
That's a good pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Bill Kraft, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Two and two.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Towards second. Pitch outside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A payoff pitch one more time. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dave Callison, and maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Pickoff move to second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance. He's set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1. 3-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Michael Conforto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Right side. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
He's set. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
One and 0. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The set and the 1-1. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Hitter's count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Played on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Senzel is there, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down. Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
That backdoor slider catches the corner, or close enough at least. 0-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Now batting, Salvador Perez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Luis Castillo. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Alex Verdugo. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The first baseman.
Now here it comes.
Muncy.
Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Sharp ground ball to third. Donaldson's up with it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Now batting, shortstop.
So stepping in, Corey Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
So he sets him down swinging. Corey Seager sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Fouled away. Fouled off. Ready on 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Whit Merrifield, and he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th.
Merrifield.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Crow just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Low moving to his right, and quickly there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 2.
Ready once again, Bill Kraft. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peterson giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Here comes the first pitch. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. From the stretch. Count remains 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Another 2-2 offering that misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. digging in once again, Jock Peterson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Now to the plate, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this will be fouled away. The pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate, and we are tied here in game 2.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Adam Eaton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 6.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Liner in there for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so they'll
please.
make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. 0-1 the count. Comes set. The 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for this first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. No hits to this point. from the stretch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. That misses. 1 and 2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2 and 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now
here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Donaldson
has a look. Now the pitch. Popped up. Muncy is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
now batting, the catcher, Salvador.
So digging in now, Salvador Perez. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he has 7 hits in 34 tries. He also has 1 home run. Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep, and that's off the left field wall. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, Giro, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Joey Votto will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Joey Votto.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. Jay Cho will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 22, Jay Cho.
He's set. The 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
0-2. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up. Seager into shallow left, and the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Giro. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Cho over at second. Votto on at first with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now the double steal is on here. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Jay Cho will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Jay Cho.
Amir Garrett's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
50, Amir.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Minnie the Kid is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
For the Reds. Now catching, number 99, Minnie the Kid.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Garrett is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Cody Bellinger goes down for out number 2 in the top half. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in now, Nick Senzel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Number 99.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Donaldson.
Grounded weakly toward third. Escobar fields it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Into the box, Bill Kraft, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. Verdugo is there. 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Dave Callison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the... Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brandon Lowe. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Next count, 2-2.
The 2-2 one more time. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Eduardo Escobar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Eduardo Escobar is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Cincinnati earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. His dudeness pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. For Game 2 of the NLDS, the Cincinnati Reds got the best of the Dodgers at home 2-1. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. In Game 2 of the NLDS, the Braves picked up 14 hits in total as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 7-2. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. For Game 1 of the American League Division Series, the Boston Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-4. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. In Game 1 of the AL Division Series, the Astros grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-1. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason. Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In Game 2 of the ALDS, the Red Sox